Hello friends, dear students, good morning all. Today we are going to learn about the entrepreneurship, particularly module 4, government support for entrepreneurship development, under which we have last time learned about the Startup India. Today we are going to learn is about Stand Up India. Stand Up India was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi on 5th April 2016 to support entrepreneurship among women and SC and ST communities. So particularly Stand Up India was launched for women and SC ST communities for their development, particularly to support them for the entrepreneurship. The scheme offers bank loans of between rupees 10 lakh to 1 crore for scheduled castes and scheduled tribes and women setting up the new enterprise outside of the farm sectors. So here we see that under the Stand Up India, India supports to the women and SC/ST communities, particularly for the enterprises outside of the farm sectors. Means the new enterprise is not related to the farming but other than the farming. Eligibility: SC/ST and or women entrepreneurs above 18 years of age. So eligible candidates includes the either SC/ST or women entrepreneurs. Loans under the scheme is available for only greenfield project. Greenfield signifies in this context the first time venture of the beneficiaries in the manufacturing or services or trading sectors. Particularly greenfield here we can consider is the grassroots project, means starting from their own way. So and also it is related to the manufacturing, service or trading sectors. In case of the non-individual enterprises, 51% of the shareholding and controlling stake should be held by either SC/ST and or women entrepreneurs. So if it is not an individual entrepreneurs, then the share should be of 51% of the shareholding and controlling stake should be of the either SC/ST candidate or any woman entrepreneur. Borrowers should not be in default to any bank or financial institutions. So this is also one of the eligibility criteria, that borrowers should not be the defaulters, particularly to any bank or financial institutions. Loan details. Loan details includes the nature of loans, means composite loans. Composite loans means inclusive of term loan and working capital between 10 lakh and up to 1 crore or 100 lakh particularly. Then the purpose of loan: for setting up a new enterprise in manufacturing, trading and service sectors by SC/ST or women entrepreneurs. Size of loan. Size of loan is composite loan of 75% of project cost inclusive of term loan and working capital. So total size of loan is provided to entrepreneur for the entrepreneurship is 75% of the project cost. The stipulated of the loan being expected to cover 75% of the project cost would not apply if the borrower's contributions along with conversion support from any other schemes exceeds 25% of the project cost. So here we see that if the borrower's contributions along with the conversion supports from any other schemes, means any other state level or particularly we can say central or state level related schemes, and they can get the 25% or more of the project cost, means contribution they have provided, then the cover of 75% of the project cost would not be applied. Interest rate. The rate of interest would be lowest applicable rate of the bank for the rating category, particularly not to exceed base rate plus 3% plus tenor premium. Then security. Besides primary security, the loan may be secured by the collateral security or guarantee of the credit guarantee fund schemes for Startup India loans. Means particularly security is besides primary security related to the what we can say primary security for behind the loan is related to the capitals within the organization or capital of the entrepreneur. But beside that also guarantee of the credit guarantee fund schemes for Startup India loans, means CGFSIL, is decided by the banks. So On behalf of the news, any particular we can say here, SC, ST or women entrepreneurs, CGFSIL provide the guarantee for the security for the loan they have taken. Repayment: the loan is repayable in 7 years with a maximum moratorium period of 18 months. So here we see that if repayment is should be done by the entrepreneur, whether they are SC, ST or women entrepreneur, they have to pay within in 7 years with a maximum moratorium period. Moratorium period means the from which particularly period the entrepreneurship is started by the loan. So within 18 months, however, for the period of 18 months in the initial stage of the what we can say their entrepreneurship has been started, they are not required to pay, but after that they need to pay every month installment, and also it should be repaid in 7 years of their startup particularly we can say. So here moratorium period of 18 months, it means that from starting of your business by taking a loan till particularly 18 months. However, particularly entrepreneur is not required to pay any installment or payment for their loan. Working capital: for drawals of working capital up to 10 lakh, the same may be sanctioned by way of overdrafts. RuPay debit card to be issued for the convenience of the borrowers. Working capital limit above 10 lakh to be sanctioned by the way of cash credit limit. Then margin money: the scheme envisages predict 25% margin money which can be provided in convergence with eligible central or state schemes. Here particularly we say that margin money is that money when even though the trader is borrowing funds, he has to pay some part of the total value of securities with his own money, and it is of 25%. Checklist for loan application: proof of identity means voter's ID card, passport, driving license or PAN card, or signature identifications from the present bankers or proprietor, partner of directors if a company is there, like this. Then the proof of residence: recent telephone bills, electricity bill, property tax receipt, passport, voter's ID card of proprietor, partner of directors. So if a company is there, then partner of director. Then third is proof of business address. And for this, applicants should not be defaulter in any bank or FI, means any financial institutions. Fifth is memorandum and articles of association of the company and partnership deed if the deed of the partners which is applicable. Assets and liability statements of the promoters and the guarantors along with the latest income tax returns. Then rent agreement if the business premise is on rent, and clearance from pollution control board if applicable. Then SSI, small scale industries or micro, small and medium enterprise registration if applicable. Then projected balance sheets for the next 2 years in case of working capital limits, and for the period of the loan in case of the term loan. Then photocopies of lease deeds, title deeds of all the properties being offered as primary and collateral securities. Then documents to establish whether the applicants belongs to the SC, ST category, whether whichever applicable or wherever applicable. Then certificate of incorporations from ROC to establish whether majority stakeholding in the company is in the hands of the persons who belongs to SC or ST or women category. Particularly ROC here means the registrar of companies. So certificate of incorporations from the registrars of companies to establish whether majority stakeholding in the company is in the hands of them. So particularly what purpose this loan is provided. And for that particular, we can say here, for SC, ST and women category, for their development this scheme is applicable, and for that the certificate of incorporation from the registrar of company is required to establish whether majority stakeholding in the company is the hands of the people who belongs to particular for eligibility criteria related persons, means SC, ST or women categories. A loan process. The approach of the Stand Up India portal for handholding is based on obtaining answers to set of relevant questions at the initial stage, and this would be typically be location of the borrowers, category SC, ST or women, then nature of business plan, ability of place to operate the business, assistance needed for preparing a project plan, requirements of skill, training, means technical or financial, any skill if it is required, then it is also details regarding that is also provided for handholding. Particularly if any questions are there in the mind of the person, particularly here we can say eligible person regarding the loan process, and details of present bank account, then the amount of own investment into the project, whether help is needed to raise the margin money, and any previous experience in the business. So regarding this particularly any questions and query or doubts are there, and then it should be answers through the particular, you can say Stand Up India portal. So this is what we have learned about the Stand Up India. I think all of you have got clear concept regarding that. Thank you very much all.